Welcome to Switch It Up. Today is Techno Talk with Todd. I kind of like the way that ring just flews right out of my mouth like that. Techno Talk with Todd. Switch it up. Sheila is over here trying to plan where we're going next to help alleviate some issues that we're having. And she's going to give her input on what we're talking about today. So we're going to talk about security cameras by Blink and how I installed them and why I feel they're important.
Yay!
Time to roll the intro. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Sheila, you gotta come over here. Come here. Come here. Come here.
A man and a woman left their home to switch things up and go on the road. They didn't know where they would go, but it's gotta be better than staying home. They switched it up. They switched it up.
All right, so you all saw that we installed just a little while ago. We installed our wonderful Wi-Fi system from Olive IP, and if you haven't seen that video, click above and that should take you straight to that, because that is the essential component to what we have going here. Now, I installed that thinking that would help with our internet and uploading our YouTube video content and all that other fun stuff, staying connected to our kids by using this lovely little picture frame. They send us pictures that we can watch, so that's all run off our Wi-Fi. What's the name of this thing? NextPlay. We'll put a link in that from Amazon down below. Hey, shameless plug. This is where they send us pictures so we can keep up with our family. Again, that's tied into our internet component. Along with that is a security measure. And I know it's going to sound really crazy, but I have some paranoid issues.
Yeah.
I had been watching some other people talk about this, and these are security cameras, and we got them Black Friday shopping last year, and we just held on to them, and I was able to get them installed. I did not want to do this video until actually I had them installed and made sure they didn't blow off as we went down the road. And so far, so good. We haven't had any issues. And the second component I wanted to make sure was that we could actually check those cameras going down the road, running the Wi-Fi system that I have set up, and they were all worked integrated together. And that happened too. I have watched many videos talk about other YouTubers that are RV people, and they talk about, hey, we had this stolen on our rig. Somebody just sent me a video, and I'm sorry I'm missing who that channel was because I wanted to give them a plug. But they were missing a solar panel when they showed up at their next destination that was stolen right off their roof. We've heard of another, I think the RV Odd Squad had their generator stolen off the back of their rig when they were at a stoplight. There was these things that I kept thinking and hearing, and I was like, well, how could I alleviate that and have a little peace of mind? Because what happens in the RV world is we go to an RV park, and at nighttime, what do? We all go over here, and we find our little things, and we pull down our shades, and we start living in a little, like, we live in a cave, honestly, at nighttime. Most of us all pull our shades down, and we have no idea what's going on right around us, or who's out there, or what's going on. And if we're going to be boondocking in different places, I was concerned that it would become an issue that we wouldn't know what was going on outside our rig. And if Sheila stuck us somewhere in a national forest, which I imagine that's probably coming at some point, I have a concern of maybe bears or Bigfoot. We are going to go Bigfoot hunting at one time, aren't we? We're going to do a Bigfoot hunt. I know we are. With that concern and pulling the shades, we have electric bikes that we set outside. We've set my motorcycle outside. Some different components. I was like, how can I have a little peace of mind? We got the Blink cameras. Now we only have 3 currently, thinking about adding 2 more, and I have installed them one above each of the doors. So we have a Momentum 395 MS. There's one on the back door, so when we have the patio down, we can view back there. There's one on the side door to the entry of the garage, and one into the main door. The other 2 cameras I will place on the other side, and what I found was I was hoping it would shoot more down the side of the rig, but when you put out the slides, it chunks it down into different areas. So I'm going to probably have to add 2 more cameras on the other side. They are motion detected, so you can arm the system, and when you arm the system, it starts recording anything, and you can record up to 5 seconds to 25 seconds to a minute once that motion is detected. It's kind of cool on that aspect. It has infrared at nighttime, but the main component is you have to make sure you have Wi-Fi running. Otherwise it won't work, so you have to have that tied into your system. I started playing around with it, and Sheila thought I was goofy, but I would hit arm system when we were away, and then we would sit and we would wait, and then pretty soon the kayaks were shaking on the back because of the wind, and so it would say motion detected. I get a text message, I click on, and it would show the motion. Some people will say, hey, why don't you just use a ring? Well, a ring is fine if I want to place it right by this door, our entry door, but I don't want to put rings all over, so I decided that the blink camera would be our best case scenario, especially if we're boondocking, or let's say that we're in a rest stop somewhere that we could just have peace of mind while we're sitting in. So it all is motion detected. So arming the system, it doesn't set off an alarm, it just shows that they start recording anything of movement on the outside of the rig. So Sheila was really excited when I first started catching things, weren't you? Do you have security issues, or is this just me? Do you have peace of mind knowing your husband's looking out for your best interest?
I feel like that would be the right answer. Yes.
There are women that would feel
you are watching out for our best interest.
Yes. Now, we won't talk about other security measures that we may have, but
Bigfoot's not coming.
Well, I'm just saying, if we do, we could make millions of dollars on that video footage.
Oh, well, we'll go find him.
Yep. Let's just share with you some video footage that I caught. I'll set this down and pull some of the stuff off the camera. I haven't looked at all the footage since we left our last camping site. I'll just pull the footage that was caught over the last few nights and maybe some day footage so you can see what it looks like. And we'll just kind of go from there and see what happens. Okay, I'll set you over here. I have to tell you, when I did the install, I just simply got up on top and I just leaned over the edge and then drilled. There's only 2 screws holding each of the blink cameras, and the batteries will last approximately 2 years depending. And they're just 2 AA batteries. Also, since you have to set the parameters around your blink cameras, so that battery usage could go up or down. They are weather resistant, so you're not going to have any major issues. My main concern is that they pop on, and I put a little dab of clear silicone on each one, so that way when we're driving on the road I just felt a little more secure that they wouldn't pop off as we were driving. They just connect straight in, and then it goes to an app that's on your phone, and then that app monitors everything to arm and disarm as you are traveling. She's laughing at me. She's not really much help on this Todd's Techno Talk. What? It's not that funny. You're not funny. Total setup time was maybe 35-45 minutes, besides me dropping the screws and getting down and go get the screws and try them again. So let's just dive in, and I will show you some of the footage that we pulled off from daytime, from us leaving and coming back, and then we'll kind of go into some of the nighttime footage. Granted, if people are going to do something at night, the cameras are installed kind of high at a direct angle down, so I'm not getting everybody's campground. So I just want motion that's right from about 10 to 15 out from the rig on those 3 sides. It's not going to be great footage for close-ups for faces, but it is going to give you a pretty accurate, if something's happening right now, you know what's happening. So it gives you a chance to push over and you can talk through it and say, hey, what's going on, or can I help you, or hey, cops are on their way. You can talk through the camera itself from the app on the phone. A little peace of mind on that, but you're also recording the whole time. So let's just see what we caught here. So we're going to start with this. It's basically, we just came back from kayaking. The system was armed, and so I was backing in with the kayaks. And you're going to see that the picture is actually pretty good quality. I'm just going to hit play here. It's only like 15 seconds. You can hear the audio. It's kind of muffled. It's not the best in the world. It's actually a pretty good shot though. Let's see what else I have here. Alright, so this next clip is a clip of Sheila and I coming home after going out for the day. I don't know if we were coming back from Hollywood Studios or where we were coming back from, but you can see nighttime footage of us coming back and hearing. I believe you might be able to hear us talking. I don't know. riveting. Okay, so this next clip is kind of what I was talking about, is you really never know what's going on outside of your rig. And at this point, we were actually out to eat with my aunt we were visiting with, and while we were there, I received a notification on my phone. We already had the kayaks on the back of the rig, so it's kind of blocking the camera a little bit, but it detected the motion. I clicked on, was able to see what was going on while I was at dinner, and as you can see, I saw right away, I was like, who's walking around our rig? And then I saw two little dogs kind of walk in front, and then that person continued walking. They were just walking the dogs, but they were walking the dogs around our rig. So you don't know the stuff that's going on right outside. Just kind of gives you kind of a cool thing. Then I found one. Oh, this was a cool clip. We were sitting there at night. I was getting ready for bed, and it was, well, no, we were already in bed. I think it was around 2 in the morning, and I saw the notification come across. I turned the phone to find out this little creature running around, just like a little raccoon, run around the outside of our rig. So I thought that was pretty neat. I got a few more clips here real quick to look at, and then we'll kind of wrap this up and give you some heads up on some different things. So let's look at the stuff right before we left. I had some nighttime motion, and I had my camera set to silent, so I never really watched the footage. Maybe it's a dog or something. We'll click this one. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Sheila, you gotta come over here. Come here, come here, come here, come here. You gotta see this. Come here. Come here, come here, come here, come here. Come here, you ain't gonna believe this. I told you these cameras would pay off. Come here, go over here. I want you to watch this. Are you ready? Watch real close. I want to look at the surprise in your eyes. You ready?
I'm ready. What did?
We caught a dinosaur! Look at that!
Really?
Yeah! See? You don't know what's running around your rig. Let's see, there's got to be another one on here somewhere. Oh, look at, he's a sneaky one, this dinosaur. He's looking for things that he could possibly take. Now he runs off one side. I can get him on the other camera though. Let me see if I have him on the other camera. There he is. I think he's looking in the windows. Oh my gosh. He was trying to get in. There he is. He's checking both sides. He even looked over my truck. Now, this is the stuff that I'm talking about. You don't know what's going on outside your rig. It's pretty important that I think everyone should have some sort of security system on the outside. Dinosaurs just running wild. You just don't know. I might make a fortune on this. Make sure you share it with a lot of people because you just don't know. All right, let's wrap this up. Sheila was so enthused about this segment of Techno Time with Todd. All kidding aside, I think a little peace of mind as you're out boondocking, or if you're staying somewhere like a Cracker Barrel, or if you're, staying on the side of the highway somewhere, just knowing what's going on outside of the rig, I think is an important item. The other attribute that I really enjoyed was as we were driving down the highway, we do not have a camera on the back side of our rig for our kayaks. I was able to log on to my phone, click picture, click video, and I could actually see the kayaks on the back of the rig as we were driving, because it's running full time all the time as we're going down the road with our internet system. So that's pretty much it. So if you have any questions, I guess comment down below. YouTube loves comments, so even if it's a hi, that would be great. And make sure you click that like and subscribe button and the bell icon. When you click the bell icon, every time we upload a video, it'll tell you right away, versus you have to come and try to find your subscribers and see when we posted. So if you have any questions whatsoever, thank you for tuning in. We really do appreciate it. If this was a good peace of mind to you, nobody's really ever shared this with me. I saw one video on camera security, and I just thought it was a great add-on to what we're doing now. Other than that, until next time, adios.